In this video, I'll be rating the best and worst gaming setups on a gaming PC Discord server with the YouTuber Jed Edits. I love Jed Edits videos so much that the fact that I get to collaborate with him is a really good experience for me. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and make sure to subscribe.
So Jed, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
It's great to have you. I don't usually do collabs on my channel. I've only done one other one, and that one was like a while ago. So it's nice to have someone new on here.
Yep, it's gonna be fun.
Alright, so I got 4 different setups here. 2 of them are good, and 2 of them are bad. We're gonna go through this really quickly, and we're just gonna have some fun. How does that sound?
Perfect. Let's do it.
Okay, so here is the first setup. Now, what I see from this setup, it is really nice looking. Do you agree?
I like it. It's very like, it's simplistic, but it's very, very like beautiful still.
Alright, yeah, I agree. I love all the monitors they have. They have a nice TV right there. They got some RGB strips going around it. Do you like that type of style?
I do. I also like the plant that's sitting there. That's my favorite part of the whole setup.
Oh yeah, the plant. Yeah, the plant, I agree with you. That plant like really brings out the I
have a plant in my setup, and I think it just makes it it makes it perfect.
Yeah,
basically.
I know. Like every fake plant makes every setup look good.
Exactly.
So the one thing that I really liked from this is the nice desk. Like you don't usually see a really long and nice. I think that's like a wooden desk or something. It is very nice looking. My setup is kind of like just a foldable desk. It's nothing special like this. He's got his gaming controllers. I think that's a Xbox Series X in the back there. He has a really nice PC too. The sad part is I don't see what he's running in that PC, but from over here.
Well, as a Mac user, I'm gonna have no.
It's time to stop!
I really like his gaming chair too. You always gotta have a gaming chair, don't you agree?
Yeah. What is that thing on the wall, on the left, like in the middle? It looks like a...
What is that? Yeah, I don't really know.
It looks like a coat hanger.
Yeah, a coat hanger. Like maybe a headset hanger or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, that kind of like ruins the vibe. Not really, but like, why is that there? A nice keyboard there, probably membrane or anything. And then he has a nice mouse there. I don't really know, probably by a Logitech or something. I think I'm gonna give this setup a solid 8 out of 10. Better than my setup, but the only reason I give it an 8 out of 10 is because like, look at the bottom. There's like loose cables everywhere. It's not that good at the bottom. So let's get on to the next setup. Alright, here is the next setup. What the heck is this person think they're doing when they made this setup? Just like, what are your first thoughts when you see this?
It's like very cramped. I feel like I would get some kind of arthritis.
I have arthritis.
That's not a mouse pad. That's like a kitchen rag, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. What the heck is this dude doing? Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, and it's probably like a school computer as well. There's like a post-it on it. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, look, he has Discord on his laptop. That's interesting. I wonder, yeah. He has, like,
that's
Discord
interesting.
I can't really see what he has on Discord, but that's interesting, I guess. So, all I have to say about this setup is, why is it so messy? Like, why do you have to do this? Why do people do this to their setup? In this setup. First of all, this monitor isn't even on the wall, which I would recommend doing because, you know, it like negates all the room on your desk and you just have a lot more. He should invest in a mouse pad because what's a kitchen like clock?
I think it's better that he wouldn't have a mouse pad than whatever that thing is.
Save some money and just get a mouse pad for, you know, like $5. They're not that expensive. Yeah, and like the only other complaint I would have is obviously it's messy, but like also he doesn't match any of the colors. Like you got this red keyboard, it looks good, but then you have like some green mouse over there, and then you got a really purple background on his monitor, and then like you got some weird blue thing in the back. I don't know, what is that? I'm probably gonna give this setup not really that high of a rating. I'm gonna maybe I would give it like a 5.5 out of 10. Like, he seems to be a gamer, because you know every gamer has a messy setup, even if you say you don't, and I just respect him for that.
Well, I was thinking quite the opposite. I was thinking try like an 11 out of 10, because I think...
Yeah.
It's probably like my dream setup on it. No, actually, you're right. I'm gonna give it like I'm gonna give it like a 3. But I would almost even go lower than that. But the only reason I won't is I remember probably like when I first moved into this house like a year or 2 ago, I was playing on, I have my PS4, right? So I have a cardboard box, and that's where I put my keyboard and mouse. So I was literally sitting on the floor with my keyboard and mouse on a cardboard box.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, he doesn't have that much money and stuff, but he is a gamer, and I do respect that. I think we should move on to the next setup, so let's get into that. Okay, here is the next setup, and what are your first thoughts on this setup?
Anime is my first thought.
Anime. I know, like, I never got the anime wallpaper thing. But one thing I will give him is, like, the nice nano leaves in the background. Those, oh my god, I love nano leaves.
I will say, I like things to be equal on both sides, so I don't know what kind of shape it is. I bet he's trying to go for something, but
a deformed dinosaur, if I'm being
honest. Or like a snake that like was confused. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, I do like that he has some paintings up on the wall. He also has I guess a panda plushie right there. I don't know why. Probably a beanbag.
I like that.
I like it. You gotta respect him for it. I think he has like a weird, like an Amazon Echo thing. So, he got a nice mouse pad. It has some nice RGB. I wouldn't go with yellow.
Or maybe it's like rainbow and he just took the picture on yellow, but.
Oh yeah, he probably just took the picture and it was like RGB, but like, you know, yeah, I get it. I'm not one of those people who like loves big poppy colors. I like to stick with 1 or 2 colors. So that mouse so he has a nice keyboard there. I don't really know, I'm not an expert in keyboards. The PC is at the very, very bottom. I can barely see that. But let's put our attention to the desk. Nothing really to say, it's a good desk.
It looks like there's like 2 desks, like on the right, I don't know.
If you have a lot of space in your room, then why not, I guess? The only other thing he has that really makes me a little upset is, again, cables. You need a cable rack. They're not that expensive. All you do is just hook it and screw it up to your desk, and then you just throw your cables in there. And then whenever you take pictures like this, it's not even in there. That's just me, I just really hate cables.
Or just Photoshop them out if you're gonna take a picture.
Oh yeah, but you know, some people aren't like us, Jet. They don't know Photoshop and all that. So I'm gonna make it, maybe, I'm gonna give it like a 6.5 or 7. You know, I think 7's solid. I'll go 7.
I think that this is better than the last one. So my initial thoughts, ignoring the wallpapers, of course, I'm calling this like a 9-ish. I like the blue.
Well, I mean, I guess we are opposites. We do like different things. So we do unfortunately have one more setup to look at, but let's get into that. And here is the final setup. And me and Jed are just really in shock with this setup. Like, Jed, let me just hear what you got to say about this one.
No, I got a lot to say about this one. I got a lot to say.
The thing I gotta say is he has a really messy bed, so you know he's a gamer. The second thing we gotta say is that he has a really nice gaming laptop and then a terrible monitor. You know, do you think this guy is like an 80-year-old grandpa or something?
I'm gonna guess the age of this person is probably in their like 50s, and it's probably like an uncle is what I'm assuming. An uncle that lives in a 1-room apartment.
Here he has a like headset on his chair. I don't know, he probably didn't want to show that. It's probably like really badly made. He has a really bad keyboard, an interesting mouse, and then the most transparent mouse pad I have ever seen in my life. I mistake that for glass. Here's there, I didn't even realize he had those. They're pretty ugly looking, but you know, they're speakers, I guess. Box on his cage? You know, you might work for Amazon. Jeff Bezos, don't haunt me. Anyway.
True. It's probably Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
Jeff Bezos is
okay, Jeff Bezos. You know, I didn't say anything bad about you. We're cool on this. Okay, and then my final thoughts with this is probably, I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10. You know, the other bad setup was bad, but like, I don't really know. There's just something about it.
I'm gonna be honest, I like this one better than the other bad one because it's a lot less cluttered. I feel like he has a lot more room to just do his thing. But the antiques is what brings it down for me. I'm gonna give it like 5. I think it's playable.
Alright, yeah, that's the one thing about setups. Either if it's an editing setup, a gaming setup, you know, maybe even your school online setup, it just has to work. And we can respect people for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, then you'll enjoy Jed's videos. So Jed, let's hear a little bit about you.
My name is Jed.
Of course, yep. So yeah, go subscribe to Jed. He makes really good content. I enjoy it, so you guys will enjoy it. And you know, Jed is trying to be the most subscribed Jed on YouTube. So help this dude out. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. And let's get him on the grind. We'll see you next time, Jed.
Goodbye.